I'm just here to kind of talk you through some things to work on for Preschool Tumble. So when we start class, we do some stretches and things like that when they first get going. So we have them sit on the ground and we start and we review their poses. So we start with tuck. When we review tuck, we review pike, and to make sure that their legs are straight, their feet are pointed, and then we review straddle, straight legs and pointed toes. Then we go to butterfly. Make sure their feet are in close to their body and they're sitting up straight and tall. And then from here we make them kiss their nose. Then we go back and we make them hold each pose and count to 8, because 8 is our favorite number in dance class. Once we finish those, we lay on our stomachs and we push up with strong arms. From here, we bring our knees in and we practice back scale, which is something that they've been working on for the recitals. They lift one leg up and they keep it strong and straight and pointed, and then they do the other leg. And a good thing to do is to try to practice this and count to 8, so that they can hold it with straight legs and pointed toes and count to 8. So back scale is an important pose, as well as their straddle, because when they finish straddle roll, they should be here, but with pointed toes, and we ask them to reach up with their arms to the sky and point their toes. From there, we go into their frog position, and they show me their big letter X with strong straight arms and their fingers spread apart, and then we practice those a few times. We also do tabletop. So from here, they start in a tuck position. They put their hands behind themselves, and they push up into their tabletop, pushing their belly button to the sky. And I'll show you that from the side, just so you can practice that one with them here. All right, so from there, the tricks that we've been working on that they need to continue to work on at home are their forward rolls. Make sure that they start every trick with their arms strong and straight and beside their head. So here for their forward roll, and then they should try to stand up without using their hands and reach back up to the sky. We also have straddle roll. They start this one with their feet apart. Again, their arms strong and straight beside their ears, reaching down, and then they do their straddle roll. So when they finish the straddle roll, they should finish on the floor in their straddle with pointed toes and arms up to the sky, strong, strong, strong arms. We also have bridge. So they're gonna start this one on the ground, and they're probably gonna need your help for this one. So they start here lying down. I always tell them to show me their strong arms up to the sky. So from here, they take these hands and they place them beside their ears. And then the goal is to push their belly button up to the ceiling and getting their arms strong and straight. Now, most of them do that and go up on top of their head. You might need to support under their backs to help them push. And then some of them are actually starting to lift their head off the ground and just do their arms, which is great. And that's really the goal that we're working to. So if you can work on that with them, that would be awesome. Some jumps that we work on with them are pencil jumps. So those are strong, straight legs, arms by our ears. When they jump, their feet point to the floor and their legs do not bend. Then we also have tuck jumps. A lot of times I have them step up onto something to do a tuck jump, and they have to jump off. So in a tuck jump, they're trying to get their knees up to their stomachs and down. After that, we really just have their donkey kicks. So they start with their hands on the ground, and they're just trying to kick their feet up as high as possible to the sky to get them prepared for their handstands and their cartwheels. And they can kind of probably do the cartwheel themselves. Right now their legs are not going very high. They're just going around. But you're more than welcome to try to kind of help them. So like if there was a child right here in front of me, I would be standing behind them with my hands here around their waist. So it's like this. So as they rotate, my hands rotate with them, and that just kind of helps them to get over. Make sure that they start a cartwheel with strong arms here, and their foot, whether they're a righty or a lefty, in front, and then they put their hands down and they kick through. And then they should also finish with strong arms at the end. For their handstand, you're gonna really need to stand there and catch their legs. So make sure you tell them to kick hard and kick high. So they have to kick up enough to you. Like you should not be leaning down here to pull their legs up. They should be kicking to you at this height, and you just pull their legs and straighten them together. because right now their legs are apart, you know, or bent. So I just grab their ankles and try to make sure and tell them straight legs, point your toes, right? So the goal is just that they go up and then they come right back down. All right? And that's everything that we've been working on so far. They can also work on log rolls, which is something new that they haven't gotten to yet. But they just basically stay in like the pencil position on the floor with their feet together, their arms above their head, and they're just rolling, trying to keep their body completely straight, their ankles squeezed together, their arms squeezed together, and things like that. Miss you guys.